I want to be able to wear a swimsuit. This is the summer that I'm going to do it.
One pieces, tankinis.
I don't know. I feel like I need to go home.
No. Are we excited?
I'm more nervous than excited.
Don't worry, I will make it painless.
This isn't working. The sizes are just too small.
Let me see.
No.
I'll get you larger sizes.
This is really bad. I'm back to being 12 years old all over again.
Helen, how are we doing?
Not so good. I think I need a bigger size. I've tried on 15 bathing suits, and none of them really fit well. I need more coverage.
Helen, I have one more for you to try.
Wish me luck. Please help me, Dr. Phil. I have to do it. I think this is going to be my summer.
Definitely. I love it.
Okay, here's a big question I've got for you. Would you agree that your body image and self-image have been tied together much of the time, that as you don't like your body image, it kind of pulls down how you feel about yourself?
Absolutely.
You've been on every diet there is.
Yes.
What all have you done?
I've done Weight Watchers. I've done liquid diets. I have done the Atkins. You name it, I've done it.
You've just done them all?
All of them.
Okay, and you just kept gaining weight?
Yes.
If you've gone through all of this and you've never lost the weight, then either you don't believe that you deserve it, you don't believe that you're capable or it's possible, or you just don't know what you're doing.
I'll take all three.
You'll take all three? All right. What if there is a way to realign your lifestyle where you can lose this weight one time and never put it back on again?
Oh, that would be the most ultimate thing in my life to do. That would just be wonderful. However, I'd like to do it without having to feel like I'm on a diet for the rest of my life.
Oh, well, of course. And you know why diets don't work? You don't know why diets don't work? They're restrictive. And you know what happens when you're restricted? You rebel. And it's like if he says you can't, because what happens when you binge? You go on a diet that says no potatoes.
Right.
Okay, so like after 10 days, you eat every potato in Idaho. You know, you go no, and then you just clean them up. Okay? Isn't that exactly the pattern?
Yes, it is.
Do you medicate yourself with food?
Yes.
When do you do it most? Is it when you're sad, glad, mad, what?
There's no reason. Any time of the day for anything. I don't have any reasons.
All right.
Sorry.
No, and here's the thing. You say, I don't want to have to suffer the rest of my life, and you don't have to.
Right.
Because I did some calculations. You eat snacks, right? Because we had you do food journals.
Yes.
And here's something I want everybody to understand. Most of the damage you do, weight-wise, you do in very specific windows with very specific foods at very specific times. So if you're up for 18 hours, you probably hurt your weight journey in probably maybe 20 or 30 minutes throughout the day. Now, you won't think that, but I looked at your food journals and I identified just some snack foods that you eat, and they add up to about 12,000 calories in a week. If you eliminated just those snack foods that you eat in very specific windows, you would drop 42 pounds in a year. If you did nothing but that, nothing else. Now, add to that intentional exercise. Add to that replacing it with positive foods. Add to that some of the other things that we're going to talk about throughout the show. You can make a huge, huge difference without ever going on a diet. Now, and I know you don't like the way your body looks, and I want you to know you're not alone with that, by the way. There are a lot of women that feel that way. They don't like seeing themselves in a swimsuit. Take a look.
My friends envy my body. My husband loves my body. But I can't stand it. I have stretch marks. I like the curves of my body and the feminism of my body, but there are a few things that I would like to change. My hips and my thighs. They jiggle.
I'm a size 4, 34C. I've been slender all my life. I like to be a little firmer here. I have flab around my tush and flab on my stomach.
I grew up in a bathing suit. I looked fabulous. Now I have this, and this under thighs. My arms keep saying hi and bye, even when I'm finished. It's so disgusting. Helen, put on a swimsuit and go have some fun in the sun.
The heck with it. Life's too short. I'm going to go to the beach.
Helen, you need to get in a bathing suit.
Okay, you guys are good sports, so let us do that. But there are a lot of people in here looking at y'all saying, oh, right. Like, I would kill to look that bad. And I mean, that's what you see, that's something everybody does. It's their personal truth. It's what they believe.
Right.
Now, we wanted to give you a chance to feel good about going to the beach this summer. And so we're going to be working with you to get this weight off of you the way that you want to. But we thought we'd kick off your weight loss program with a special swimsuit by Carol Weir. These are called slim suits, and they actually have a patent. These are U.S. patented swimsuits that visually take inches off of you. I mean, they virtually do. I guess it's some kind of squeezy gizmo that does it. And it takes off of the waistline off of anybody, and certainly off of full-figured women just by slipping it on. And the company has even said they will meet with you and give you a private fitting and get this whole thing done. But they're going to have to keep doing that because you're going to be weighing a whole lot less by the time July 4th gets here, I guarantee you. And also, for everybody in the audience today, we're going to give you a gift certificate for one of these slim suits, okay? And you get this summer fun bag that goes with it and all of that. And those swimsuits are like 120 bucks a piece plus a bag and all that stuff, so you'll have fun with that. And for the viewers at home, you can log on to drphil.com anytime this week to join our Summer Slim Weight Loss Challenge. And we're going to pick 50 viewers that tell us the best story about why you want to lose the weight, and you're going to get the same thing that we just talked about here. So you don't have to be here today to do it. All right? Now you keep
That's so comfortable. Thank you.
You keep listening, because everything we talk about the rest of the show applies to you and everybody else that's here. Okay. Now, next we're going to meet a woman who lost 165 pounds, but her husband says she's just still not skinny enough for the beach this summer. We'll talk to them when we come back.
I need her to be at 150 pounds. I would like to go on a cruise. Her saggy arms, her saggy thighs, her wrinkly skin. I don't feel comfortable with Julie wearing a bathing suit. I do love Julie, but I cannot be head over heels in love with her.
It's almost summertime, and that means that everyone is doing whatever they can to look fit and trim on the beach. And you can make a difference between now and then. I'll guarantee you can. And you don't have to go on a crash diet to do it. People that go on these yo-yo diets, they have a 70% greater incidence of death by heart disease than people who don't go on yo-yo diets. You're killing yourself on that stuff. You need to stop doing it. Now, Julie has already lost 165 pounds and says she's happy. You bet. She says that she's happy with the way that she looks, but her husband, Kelly, is not satisfied. He says she's just not skinny enough to be in a bathing suit this summer.
I need you to lose that weight. You know I need you to.
Right now, I weigh 175 pounds. I've lost 165 pounds in the last 5 years. My husband, he still wants me to lose another 25 pounds.
175 pounds for someone who's 5'7" just feels wrong. I need her to be at 150 pounds.
He doesn't feel that anybody should be overweight, and there's no excuse for that.
Ideally, I would like to see her at 130 or 135.
I promised Kelly before we got married I would lose to 150 pounds.
If you don't follow through on your promise, I'm not going to be able to trust you. When I first saw Julie, she was really pretty. Later, I saw a side view, and her figure was quite large, and I thought, oh, yikes.
He really, really didn't like my fat belly.
There was just a paunch, a lot of loose skin that was her stomach.
For Kelly, having the tummy tuck would enhance his enjoyment of being with me intimately.
I needed her to have the tummy tuck in order to marry her. I would have been embarrassed to be around her. I just couldn't have handled it.
I have lost so much weight, and he still wants me to lose more. I think I look and feel good, and he's not happy with that.
Her saggy arms, her saggy thighs, her wrinkly skin, it's just not an appealing look. I would like to go on a cruise this summer, but I don't feel comfortable with Julie wearing a bathing suit.
I feel the only way I could look good for summer is plastic surgery.
I do love Julie, but I feel like because of the weight issue, I cannot be head over heels in love with her.
Dr. Phil, help me lose this last 25 pounds so my husband can feel better about me.
Does insanity run in your family? I mean, this is a dangerous thing to say. This is a dangerous thing to say to a woman.
I'm just very honest.
Yeah.
Brutally honest. I've been told that, and I am. I'm brutally honest.
Well, let me be brutally honest. That's dumb. It doesn't work. Motivationally, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because what you do is you get rebellion. You get rebellion, you get resentment, and you get resistance where she won't do what you're doing. That's why I say that's a dumb approach to it. Would you like to lose another 25 pounds?
I would like to lose another 25 pounds.
I mean, would you really for you or for him?
No, I would for me because I really know that I have extra weight on my butt and my back and stuff like that. But I don't want to do it on his terms or his timeline. I want to do it on mine. I've been fighting this my whole entire life. It's mine, and I don't think he should dictate when I do it or how I do it.
Yeah. That's why that won't work. And what she's just said, she's not as brutally honest as you consider yourself to be. And I suspect that being a lady that appears to have a lot of class, she probably has a dialogue about you with herself that's a little more excoriating than that. But so that means that she'll push back and resist what you want her to do.
Right. She has.
Yeah.
And I'm learning to not do that as much.
Because if you want to lose 25 pounds, I can help you do that. I got a 14-day rapid start program that's in the Ultimate Weight Solution Food Guide. Will change what's going on with you in a fast hurry. Let me introduce Robert Reams right here. This is Robert Reams. He's written a really interesting book, which is Make Over Your Metabolism, and it is an excellent, Robert is our kind of fitness guru here. He's worked with the Ultimate Weight Loss Challenge people and stuff, and this is an action-oriented go-to book. You could make a huge difference in her in a short period of time, could you not?
Big time, big time.
I mean, because you drive things exercise-wise and...
Right. Right now she's exercising, but she's not really, she's kind of phoning it in right now.
Right.
So,
I know that.
Don't comment. You're going to blow it. I'm doing this
Yeah.
around you here for a minute.
But she's putting the time in, but what I can help you do is make the best use of that time.
Okay, the question is, are we going to take the weight off and then she resents Kelly once that's done because all of a sudden now he's all interested? Backlash. We'll talk about that when we come back.
This past Valentine's Day, I went and bought a lingerie. I had some champagne glasses, chocolates. I just wanted to be a romantic evening.
It just wasn't something that I was into. And lingerie, she doesn't have an attractive body. It's like putting a coat of paint on an old yucky barn.
Well, it's coming up warm weather, and that means everybody wants to lose that 20 or 30 pounds. And you can do that. But what you don't want to do is get on some of these yo-yo crass diets that promise 30 pounds in 30 days. Easy, easy, easy. It's not easy, but it is doable, and you don't have to suffer. It's all about changing your lifestyle. You cannot be overweight if you don't have a lifestyle to support that. You've got to get your thinking right. You've got to stop eating emotionally. So many people medicate themselves with food when they're lonely, depressed, when they celebrate. There's always an excuse. You have to clean up your environment. No question, you are safer if it's not full of the kind of things you don't want to eat and is full of the things you do want to eat. Resist impulse eating, do the right kind of nutrition, and you've got to exercise and break a sweat. Do that and hang with like-minded people, you'll succeed.
I did have worries that I wasn't marrying a man who was happy with my weight. I know that I don't have a sexy body. I'm aware of that. I just want him to accept me for the way I am and realize how far I've come.
Well, today we're talking about slimming down for summer. Now, Julie says her husband is pressuring her to lose 25 more pounds because he doesn't like her body. Now, Kelly admits that he's so embarrassed by his wife's flabby and saggy shape, those are his words, that he doesn't want to be seen with her on the beach this summer. Now, do you recognize that by being critical and putting her down, that just basically drains her energy and her spirit?
Yes, I'm learning to recognize that.
Because you said, these are the things that you said really bother you. When he says to you, do you really need to eat that? Is that something you should be eating? Are you going to exercise today? Shouldn't you be going to the gym? You're never going to lose that weight. You're not keeping your promise. I don't think you're doing very well on your diet. You look pretty chunky today. You better get to the gym. Why don't you weigh yourself now? How do you feel when he says those things to you?
I feel like he's putting me down. He's not really looking how I feel about it. He's not understanding what those hurtful words mean to me. Because to me, he's saying, you're a failure, and I'm here to try and help you get better.
And you've lost 165 pounds. Mm-hmm. So, you're going through some things now emotionally that make it difficult to kind of take over and get really busy on doing those last 25 pounds. And you say you want those. But did you hear what I was saying in the beginning about the 7 keys? You know, key number 1 is that you've got to have your thinking in a constructive way. You've got to truly believe that you deserve this and you want this for health reasons and body image reasons, all of the things that you want. What if you lose that weight and then all of a sudden he goes, oh, okay, now you're good enough, come sit in my lap?
Yeah, I worry about that because I don't want to feel that way. I want him to love me the way I am. That's the problem. I just want him to love me for the way I am and not expect me to be better or different he just needs to open up and love me for just the way I am. And if I don't lose the extra 25 pounds, then I don't. That should be okay with him. But he should want me to do it for me, not for him. Yeah. And then I won't have resentment.
Yeah. And is that something that you just can't do?
Well, I want her to lose the 25 pounds. That is just really important to me because she promised me. I was not there when she weighed the heavier weight. And so I've only seen her since she's weighed 220 pounds. That's how long I've known her. And then she promised me that she would lose the weight and get down to 150 pounds. And she did lose, before we got married, 20 pounds within a month. And so I was thinking, okay, she's gonna lose the weight, I'm home free, everything is wonderful. Then we got married, and she stayed right at 175 for over a year now, and it's just been frustrating to me.
Yeah. Because she broke a promise.
Yes.
Yeah. When you got married, did you make any promises?
Yes.
Did y'all go over that part about love, honor, cherish, better or worse?
Yeah.
Sickness and health.
We're staying together, and we're working, and we have honesty. We communicate together, and I just have a hard time dealing with the weight issue. And I do have a hard time with that. I feel guilty about that. I don't like that about myself. I wish I could change that about myself.
You can.
And I have tried. I've tried. At first, I tried not to feel bad about her weight. And then when she wasn't doing much about changing it, it was discouraging to me.
What you have to do is two things here. And you say you want to feel differently, and I hope you get there. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you some behaviors you can do. One, butt out. Okay? Butt out. And let her do it. Let her do it. And then two is butt back in as a supporter, as an inspirer, not as a critic, but as a supporter and a helper and an inspirer that rewards her for what she's going to do. If you want to lose the 25 pounds, we'll get that done, okay?
Okay.
We will get that done. I'll get Robert to help. I'll help. And we'll get that done. But you need to do that for you, and you just need to support her. And you know, if there's one thing that every husband in America needs to hear me say, if you hear me say not another thing, do not coach your wife. She does not want to hear it. And take it from me, you don't go home and Dr. Phil your wife either. Because if you do,
That's right, buddy.
she will whoop your ass.
That's right.
If you do that. So I don't do that either, okay? So pull out and then come back in as a supporter. And we're going to get this done, all right? Keep listening the rest of the show. All right, the next two sisters are locked in a battle of the bulge to see who can lose the most weight this summer for an upcoming wedding. And they'll stop at nothing, not only to win, to make sure the other one loses. Not weight, loses the contest. We'll be right back.
Kim sent me an unmarked brown envelope with a bag of peanut M&Ms in it, which are my favorite.
I know as soon as she opened it, she had to eat it. I'm trying to sabotage my sister so I look better at her wedding. If I show my sister up on her wedding day, it's her own fault.
Summer is only a few weeks away, and the rush to get in shape is here. In my book, The Ultimate Weight Solution, I talk about how weight loss is not a do-it-yourself deal. You really do need a circle of support, not critics, not guilt inducers, but supporters. And you should always be on the alert for saboteurs, people who don't want you to do well. Melissa and Kim are sisters who've turned losing a few dress sizes into a fierce competition, and they end up actively sabotaging each other every chance they get just to beat the other one out. Take a look.
This summer, I challenged my sister Kim to lose 20 pounds or 2 dress sizes before my wedding.
Mel sent me an email, said something to the effect of, hey, do you want to have a sexy body like me? Join my challenge. The competition's on now. It started out well at first.
I'm gonna kick your butt in running and in weight loss.
Kim, you're going down. Unfortunately, 2 weeks into it,
I got a little jealous. My mom makes these great pretzels with chocolate on them. Yeah, the ones with the chocolate and the caramel. So I asked her to make some of those for Mel.
she knows those are my weakness.
I'm trying to sabotage my sister so I look better at her wedding.
Kim sent me an unmarked brown envelope with a bag of peanut M&Ms in it, which are also my favorite.
I know as soon as she opened it, she had to eat it.
I have called her children and told them to tell their mom they want chocolate.
Bunny chocolate.
So what did I have to do? But go get some chocolate. I bought 6 cupcakes. The boys had 2, and I ate all 4. I think I might take some of Mel's jeans and put different size tags in there so she thinks she's getting skinny. She might be creative, but I'm creative and evil. Can't let my sister beat me.
This is definitely the most important competition I've ever had with Kim.
Nope, it's off by about 2 inches.
If I show my sister up on her wedding day, it's her own fault. She should have stopped with the bag of M&Ms.
Kim, I'm gonna be skinnier than you on my wedding. Dr. Phil, Kim can't look better than I do on my wedding day. You've got to help me lose the weight this summer.
Dr. Phil, I want to look my best at my sister's wedding, even if it means looking better than her.
What are you thinking? What, y'all are serious? You are really in a fight to the death.
Yes, sir.
And you think winning is partially defined by the other one losing.
Absolutely.
How does that make sense?
It's a motivational factor.
No, that's not motivational. It doesn't help you lose weight to get her to pig out. Y'all are sent a unmarked envelope full of M&Ms? That's evil.
That was creative.
That's hideous.
That was fun.
Yeah. So, Mel, if you gained 30 pounds, would that just make her deliriously happy?
I would hope not. I don't want her to gain weight. I just don't want her to lose as much as I'm going to lose.
Why?
Because it's a challenge. I always win.
Yeah, you haven't met me before. Yeah, you have not met me before, have you?
I'll put up a good fight, though.
Yeah, you can put up a good fight, but I need a break. All right, I'm going to tell them why this is crazy when we come back, and I'm going to talk to them about how to turn it into a good competition, because this could be okay. Okay, so just how far will these guys go to one-up each other? We'll be right back.
Melissa and Kim have always been competitive. If one was in softball, the other was in softball. If Melissa hit a home run, then Kim definitely had to hit a home run. They would race their cars, which we never heard about until after the fact, which probably was a good thing. Everybody says my children are very nice children, but they didn't live with them.
I think I would be jealous if she looks better than me on my wedding day. I don't know if it would necessarily affect the actual wedding, but I think I would be a lot more self-conscious of myself if she's standing beside me and she looks better than I do. There might be a little bit of regret that I wasn't able to do it.
Well, today we're talking about looking summer slim and taking the steps to feel your best. Now, we're back with sisters Melissa and Kim, who fear their friendly challenge to lose 20 pounds may turn ugly. Now, how much are you wanting to lose?
Ultimately, I'd like to lose about 40 pounds.
How much are you wanting to lose?
I'd be all right
41?
No. I'd be all right with like 25 if I could tone up.
Have you ever thought about supporting her in her trying to achieve this goal instead of sabotaging her?
I actually do support her. She's really good about eating healthy and eating right, and I'm really good about exercising. So we email back and forth, like, this is the workout that I did. So it gives her the opportunity to, like, do my workout, and then she'll email me recipes about
Yeah, but
how
you
to make
lie.
stuff.
You'll go walk down the corner and back and say, oh, I just ran 3 miles.
I only did that once.
Yeah, but you did it, didn't you? So, man, I'm tired. I just ran 3 miles.
It was really hot that day.
Oh, brother. All right, when's the wedding?
October 14th.
October 14th.
Yeah.
All right, what if I said there is absolutely a way for you to lose all the weight you want to lose by then? If there was a plan that I had for y'all to do that, would you do it?
As long as you hand it to me first. Well, I want to lose a first pound before she loses her first pound.
Oh, Mom. Bless your heart.
Oh, they've been entertainment for years.
You don't even need a TV with them around. All right. Would you support her? If there was a plan that you could both get excited about and you knew you were both going to succeed, could you, like, totally support her?
Yes, sir.
And you could totally support
Yes.
her? All right. Because I want you to stop sabotaging each other. And kind of as an incentive, I tell you what I did. I contacted David's Bridal, and they are going to provide you with a dream wedding gown and dream bridesmaids gowns for everybody, for your whole deal. They're gonna create a gown for the mother of the bride. They're gonna give you an unbelievable spread that you can just choose all of this stuff from, as long as you agree to support each other and follow the guidelines that I'm going to put together for you. Where's Robert? You'll help me with this, right?
Absolutely.
On the exercise part. We'll put this together for you, nutritionally, exercise-wise, mutual support. If you do that, they'll do the whole deal for you.
Wow.
What do you think?
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Shake hands. Shake hands. All right. Now, I want to see you both back here before your wedding, because I'm going to weigh you before you leave today. I'm going to weigh you when you get back. All right? All right, next. A husband who wants me to help him kick his ice cream and donut habit in time for a very special summer event. We'll talk to him when we come back. Those are the help you guys out like you want to leave.
I want to get in shape for summer. But the food calls to you sometimes. I'm not saying I have some voices in my head, Dr. Phil. I'm just saying that they kind of call to you. They say, hey, look, I'm over here. Wouldn't I taste good in your mouth? And of course, my response is yes.
Well, today we're talking to guests who want to lose weight this summer, but more importantly than lose it, keep it off. I mean, think about it. If you do this one time right, it's over. You don't have to ever do it again. Crash diets don't work. Yo-yo diets don't work. It's all about lifestyle realignment. I've written a book called The Ultimate Weight Solution, and one of the things that I discuss is the key to mastering food and impulse eating. Now, our next guest, Ed, says candy bars, donuts, just seem to call out to him. He just can't resist the ice cream. Take a look.
I'm a 54-year-old high school teacher, and Dr. Phil, I need help. My anniversary's coming up, and I want to get in shape for summer. My biggest weakness is comfort foods. Warm, soft kind of things that melt in your mouth. The donuts, the ice cream, the candies. I would try a diet for 3 or 4 weeks, and then it's just easier to go back to the old ways. The food calls to you sometimes. I'm not saying I have some voices in my head, Dr. Phil. I'm just saying that they kind of call to you. They say, hey, look, I'm over here. Wouldn't I taste good in your mouth? And of course, my response is yes.
When we first met, he was definitely slimmer. As he's aged, he's put on quite a bit of weight.
Karen will ask me to go with her to the gym, but I don't want to go.
I always try to cook a nice, healthy meal. You got the best part.
No, I didn't. As far as vegetables concerned, they're nice in the garden, and they make nice little plants, but they're certainly not my friend.
I would never nag Ed to lose weight. I wanted to make a decision for himself.
Often I give up on a diet when I don't see the results right away, and so I get discouraged, and it's easier just to go back and say, I think I'll try those donuts again. I need the Dr. Phil kick in the behind. I would like to lose 50 pounds for my 34th wedding anniversary that comes up in August. People talk about he's got a trophy wife, she looks great. I would really like to be that trophy husband for her. Dr. Phil, I want to lose the weight. Why can't I stay motivated and stick to a diet?
Because men are hunters, and hunters want to get something and kill it and eat it, right?
There you go.
Now, you don't stick to a diet because you don't want to.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And you didn't spend all of this time growing up, becoming an adult to do stuff you don't want to do.
That's true.
Thanks for coming. All right. So, I mean, but isn't that what it is? You don't do it because you don't want to do it. You would rather be heavy than suffer.
Yeah. I mean, I can do something for, in my mind, I can do a diet for 6 or 7 weeks, but it doesn't become a habit because I don't do it for a long enough period of time for it to make a life change, if that sort of makes sense.
No. Let me tell you why it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You're not introducing anything new. You're just white-knuckling for 6 or 7 weeks, right?
Right.
You just suffer. You just bear down. It's what you're not doing.
Right.
You're not changing anything except what you eliminate.
Right.
And I did some math on you, too. You're eating 3 pints of Ben & Jerry's every week.
They're single servings.
Okay. That is 3,720 calories a week. That's 14,008 and adds up, if you eliminated nothing but that, just out with Ben & Jerry's, 50-pound weight loss. I don't want you to go on a diet, and I don't want you to suffer. What I want you to do is I want you to get your thinking right about this. Don't be eating emotionally. Clean up your environment. You won't get up at 11:30 at night and drive to the store and get Ben & Jerry's nearly as readily as you will if it's sitting in the freezer.
Are you going to take my keys away?
If I have
Please
to.
drive there.
If I have to, I will.
Okay.
What I want you to do is say, okay, I will try it your way one time.
Okay.
Will you try it my way one time? No diet, just realignment of lifestyle. And you're gonna have to break a sweat. Okay, this is not easy. There's no magic pill. You're gonna have to break a sweat. You looked real comfy on that couch.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be a Homer Simpson lookalike. You want to get out and break a sweat, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
You've got this 34th anniversary coming up, right?
Right.
You do my plan for 90 days.
Okay.
You will lose 30 pounds minimum.
Okay.
And if you do that, I will get travelwizard.com, they're the #1 luxury travel company, to send you guys on a 7-day, 7-night cruise through the Mexican Riviera, all through Cabo, Mazatlan, all of those places up in this beautiful part of the world. Beautiful part of the world. And that'll give him a little incentive to work for, right?
Absolutely.
Because you think he is a trophy husband, don't you?
I think he's definitely a trophy husband, but I'd love to see him lose weight and be healthier.
Now, to be sure that you guys are surrounded by like-minded people, Gold's Gym is providing Helen, Julie, Kim, Melissa, and Ed with 1-year gym memberships at Gold's Gym, and 6 months of that's going to be spent with a personal trainer getting you to do what you need to do, okay? So we're going to fix you up with all that. Also, since it's coming up summertime, Hawaiian Tropic wanted to get our entire audience ready for summer. So under each of your seats, you're going to find a gift bag filled with some of their newest sun care products, okay? So you have all that. So we already gave you a swimsuit, so you'll look great. You'll look good in this. All right, I don't want to see you in that swimsuit. All right, so now you got this stuff so you can protect yourself in the sun, and that's not all. 9 West is providing everyone in the audience with a pair of their best-selling sunglasses, okay? And so you have no excuses. Everybody in the audience is going to find a copy of the Ultimate Weight Solution under your seats as well. And for the viewers at home, you can join our Summer Slim Weight Loss Challenge by logging on to drphil.com anytime this week. And we're going to pick 50 of you guys to win the Carol Weir Slim Suit and the other audience giveaways that you've seen today. So thanks for being here. So long.